What is going on, guys? There's Rocker, Card here, bringing you a WWE 2K14 commentary, and just saying this is not Jeff Hardy Universe mode, but simply Jeff Hardy versus Zack Ryder. I'm gonna use a different Jeff Hardy. I don't want to use this Jeff Hardy. At the moment, there's not a lot of calls that are good, so I'm not ready to do Universe mode. So yeah, that's why I haven't been uploading because I'm not quite ready to show off what I'm planning here for WWE 2K14, and I'm very sorry. I know my plans are late. But the things I'm planning with WWE 2K14 is obviously the universe mode, but I just finished 30 years of WrestleMania not too long ago, like maybe like 2 or 3 hours ago, before I left for college, and I finished it, and I just want to say what I thought about it. So yeah, what I thought about it, it was a really, 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 really good mode. You know, um, it was cool seeing some of the matches. The Hogan matches, even some of the Cena matches were, well, only like one or two Cena matches were cool to play. I guess playing against Cena versus Big Show and Cena versus JBL was pretty fun. Playing through some of the Undertaker matches was pretty fun, and it was really hard, honestly, because I played on hard difficulty. And I'm sorry that I didn't upload anything about 30 years of WrestleMania, but I really didn't feel like you guys probably wanted to see 30 years of WrestleMania. At the moment, I'm trying to get the Slobber Knocker match unlocked through Beat the Streak, and maybe I'll upload something about Beat the Streak. We'll see how far I can go, but yeah, it was a really fun mode, and all the things were pretty cool about it. Again, it was hard because I played on hard difficulty. I really did not think that it'd be cool to play it on Legend, to be quite honest with you, because you know Legend would just like destroy me and probably make me very angry, to be quite honest with you. And I'm pretty sure it would make you guys angry as well. Um, my favorite match probably was what would be my favorite match? I think it was the Ruthless Aggression type of era. I really like the Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels one because that's honestly one of my favorite matches in WrestleMania history that they had in this game. Unfortunately for WrestleMania 24, they didn't have Undertaker versus Edge, which is one of my favorite WrestleMania matches with the Undertaker of all time. I really think that match should have been in there instead of Randy Orton versus John Cena versus Triple H because I really think Orton versus Cena versus Triple H was a really terrible match, to be quite honest with you. I really think it was possibly one of the, well, maybe not the top 10, but it was just one of those bad matches that I did not like at all. I liked Edge versus Mick Foley. A lot of the matches that I had in Road to WWE 2K14 were on this. I have no idea why they. Well, I guess the only reason they put Goldberg versus Lesnar was because it was hyped up to be good. But the match indeed was pretty awful, to be quite honest with you. Um, having the Cena versus Rock matches were pretty good, even though it wasn't really scripted um, exactly how they did it and they didn't have those quick time events. But yeah, I like the quick time events, even though they were a little too easy. I'm not sure if they were easy for me, but yeah, playing through the entire game, it really showed me how much, how better it was than the whole Attitude Era one. Because I did like the Attitude Era mode in WWE 13, but I think this one was 10 times better. And the only worries I have about WWE 2K15 is how are they going to, you know, how are they going to top this? I'm not sure what their next big mode is going to be because I don't want to see a road to, well, not road to WrestleMania. Yeah. I don't want to see another road to WrestleMania kind of mode, to be quite honest with you. I think their creative side is really not that good, and that's why I would not like to see a road to WrestleMania because a lot of the matches, well, a lot of the things that they've had through their road to WrestleManias was pretty bad. I'm guessing they might do season mode or GM mode. Who knows, honestly, but I'm kind of scared of how they're gonna top this. To be quite honest with you. Um, but yeah, again, it was pretty cool, and playing through it, I actually got more experience with WWE 2K 14, and I gotta say, I was totally wrong about the whole reversing is easier this year because at first, when I did my Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho match, I really felt like reversing was too easy. Um, but yeah, reversing is not easy, guys. Let me tell you that. And I gotta say, one of my most frustrating matches I had was Kane versus Undertaker at WrestleMania. What WrestleMania was it? I think it was WrestleMania 14 or 15. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, like I was said, I was playing on hard difficulty, and doing I instead of doing the choke slam, I would do something else. I'm not quite sure. I think I would keep doing old school or something like that. I'm not sure. I just really was not doing the choke slam. I kept doing the other move. I think I was doing the tombstone. Um, and it was very frustrating because Kane was really awful to defeat because you needed like 4 finishers. But in the end, it was a pretty cool mode. I liked it. WWE games really outdid themselves. Unfortunately, they did not have some of my favorite matches on the card, but I liked it still. Um, I like the Undertaker matches. Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair WrestleMania 24 was pretty good. I gotta admit, it felt like it was a real thing. And something I like about this game is that it feels like you're playing the real thing. If I'm playing as Chris Jericho, I feel like it's Chris Jericho. It's like everyone feels different. I'm not sure if it's just me or something, but everyone feels different. Like if you're playing with Punk, you feel like you're playing with Punk. Because like in past games when you were playing as Mark Henry, it wouldn't feel any different than playing with Chris Jericho, other than your speed was probably slower. Um, One of the things I wondered is why they didn't put any of the Money in the Bank matches that they had at WrestleMania. Money in the Bank started at WrestleMania 21, and I think it stopped at WrestleMania 25. They probably did it because a lot of the guys who were in the Money in the Bank weren't on the roster anymore. Guys like Mr. Kennedy, Shelton Benjamin, and we all know that WrestleMania 21 would not have Chris Benoit in it because Chris Benoit will never be in a WWE game. But again, I feel like the mode was pretty good, and I really liked it. I feel like how are they going to top this? To be quite honest with you, because I'm kind of scared. But I know WWE 2K15 is probably going to be good because it's going to be next gen probably, and with the new technology and new hardware that they have, hopefully they'll be able to put more guys in the ring, have a better looking crowd and everything. And yeah, that's what I think about Road to WrestleMania. I mean, not Road to WrestleMania. 30 years of WrestleMania. At the moment, I haven't bought the season pass yet, but I should buy the season pass. At the moment, I'm holding out because I really don't care about the NWO, to be quite honest with you. Um, I know that may sound as a shocker, but at the moment, they're not looking, all too cool to download. Again, I kind of also want to unlock everything first by myself before I buy it because it makes me feel more special, I guess. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Rocker XX out, guys.